Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to have some Division 20 online ranked gameplay using Jessica Andrade, and we're going to be coming up against a Valentina. And for those of you who don't know, Valentina is my main in the flyweight division. Obviously, Valentina is the best fighter in this division without a doubt, extremely well rounded on the feet, and when it comes to the grappling, he's also extremely well rounded. And you can see here that I'm looking through the division, trying to see the options, trying to think about who I want to pick up for what reasons, and I was thinking of going Joanna, John Jacek, just to have like a stand-up war, but you know, when it comes to the grappling, then Shevchenko is going to have a huge advantage, so I decided to go with Jessica Andrade, and she's not someone that is used often. You can see my opponent is coming into this having one win on his record against me, so I knew instantly that, you know, he's going to be a fairly good opponent. But yeah, Jessica Andrade isn't used often, and you can see straight away there's some big key physical differences. Obviously, the reach is going to be a tremendous thing to come across, and even when it comes to the grappling ability, Shevchenko's is definitely, I'd say, probably better. Even on the bottom, Shevchenko's very comfortable, and Jessica's obviously comfortable when it comes to on top. But if Shevchenko takes me down, it's going to be a big problem. So it was interesting to see how this Shevchenko player was going to approach this matchup here. Myself, I try to keep the fight on the feet and keep it at range, look to attack me with roundhouses to the body, teeps, and utilize leg kicks, and overall just look to stay out of the boxing range, because if there's one thing Jessica does have apart from elite grappling, is tremendous power within those hands, and that's something you're going to see that I look to capitalize on. And you can see from fairly early on, I'm trying to keep the pace quite high. When it's in boxing range, I'm looking to unload with big hooks and uppercuts. My opponent catches me with a beautiful roundhouse there, and that's exactly what I'd be doing if I was using Shevchenko as well. And goes up top there with good success, catches me. Right now I'm trying to remain calm. I really need to pick my shots well. I can't look to overextend and get caught with anything. However, I do need to be careful when approaching that boxing range, because as you can see there, if I'm trying to work the body and I get caught with a knee, that's something that I can't allow to happen. But in terms of tendencies I'm picking up right now from my opponent is that this Valentina player does not want me in boxing range. Of course, that makes sense just because of the power advantage, but she just doesn't feel comfortable fighting in boxing distance. Maybe that's just because of the power advantage that Jessica Andrade has, or down to the player's ability. But right now, I'm doing a great job in tenderizing the body with the roundhouses, and that roundhouse is something that I'm looking to catch and then get a takedown off of. You see that I throw a lead leg kick there, which is not something I'd recommend utilizing with Jessica Andrade. My opponent stuns me here, and this Valentina player at the moment is having good success. Obviously got the stun, and there's the catch that I was waiting for to look to get the takedown, and we get the beautiful suplex takedown. But as it stood, my opponent was having great success, obviously ripping the body and then getting the stun and doing an overall good job of using Valentina. But right now is where I'm interested to see how Valentina reacts to me being on top with Jessica Andrade, because Andrade has got great ground and pound, tremendous power, and also got very good submissions. You can see I'm denying, and this is where exactly where I want to be. I want Valentina to be off her back, trying to transition, me getting the deniers and draining that stamina, and then as you can see, I'm just tapping the head so I can keep building GA. Posture up here, throw some strikes just because it was towards the end of the round, but that right there was a telling sign. It was a telltale sign that if I can get Valentina to the ground, the fight is going to be completely different. So coming into the second round here, and of course it's important to notice that this is a 5-round fight, clip Valentina straight away. My opponent's instantly on the back foot, get the drop and jump on top, because I'm not looking to mess around. I'm here to get Valentina out of here. So big way to start the second round. This has instantly won me this round unless Valentina gets back onto the feet and gets a knockdown herself. But as it stands, Valentina's in a terrible position. You can see bloodied up, taking a lot of head health damage, and now I'm in a position where I can just utilize building of the GA from half guard. As you can see, then transition to side control. I'm going to be very patient, look to deny the transitions. Valentina opts to go for the sprawl, which gets denied, and again, this is where pre-denying is crucial, because I know that Valentina wants to get to the sprawl because it's the least advantageous position for myself. Pre-deny, get into side saddle, because Jessica Andrade, I don't believe, had the crucifix, and side saddle is also an extremely dominant position. Unfortunately, doesn't have the submissions that, you know, would allow me to go for something here, like the arm triangle or the arm bar. Just Jessica Andrade just doesn't have that in her arsenal, unfortunately. But nevertheless, can still throw those elbows, do a lot of damage, and then look to posture up and throw some ground and pound potentially. But the most important thing is keeping Valentina in this position here. This is the position Valentina herself dominates in, but that's exactly why I'm going to try to keep her. My opponent eventually does get into the sprawl, but we rotate to get the back. And that's important, because had my opponent been there for a long period of time, the ref would have stood us up, or could have got the easy get up by pushing me against the cage wall. Valentina right now, again, not in a great position, not doing much in way of getting out of this position here. Ground and pound, bursting through that guard, and telltale signs that if it keeps like this, I can easily finish the fight. But right now you see progressing to top mount. I'm just making Valentina work. I'm not making it a comfortable fight, denying the transitions where possible, but constantly looking to build GA. You can see Valentina try to fake the transitions full guard there, didn't bite, and then opted to go for the second one. Posture up, and it's just relentless ground and pound. This is just due to the fact that the submissions aren't there that I needed to be with Jessica Andrade, which maybe would be a hindrance, obviously. If she had the Kimura from side control, that would be huge, or the arm triangle from side saddle, even the arm bar would be phenomenal. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Valentina works her way back to the feet, and there's only 15 seconds left right now. As long as I don't get dropped, which again is always possible, Valentina is that amazing and that well rounded, then I should be okay. You can see that she unloads there, looking for a potential stun or knockdown in order to level out the fight, but unfortunately for her doesn't get it. Unfortunately for me, you know, coming into the third round, big second round, that's going to be very demoralizing for Valentina. I mean, after taking the beating that she just did, and in a manner of control and just pure grappling dominance, it's gonna, you know, put in Valentina's mind that this fight cannot go to the ground. And you could see beautiful flying knee there from Valentina, still being aggressive on the feet, but that head health is absolutely gone. That's the problem. The ground and pound is just so strong from Jessica Andrade, and just because of how beautiful that second round was in terms of damage dealt, control time, grappling, it was the perfect, you know, mixture of MMA grappling. There was just no submission attempts. It was just pure control from Jessica Andrade, aggression with the ground and pound, and just overall dominance that second round after a very shaky first. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video of me using Jessica Andrade. I thought it would be something different, especially coming up against the best fighter in that division, being Valentina Shevchenko. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more UFC 4 content. Any content suggestions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.